this is sort of the end of an era for us. This is the last video that I'll ever produce in this space. For 6 years I've been making videos. We've gotten millions and millions of views across a bunch of different platforms. I've also sat at this desk and helped create some of the coolest products in the world, and most of them are yet to come out. But more importantly, this is also the end of an era that I think of as us as the best kept secret in the cannabis and hemp space. As you know, I just got back from Vegas. I'm still sort of run down, as you can probably tell. This has been the thing I've been pointing to for a while as the catalyst that sort of drives us into the national spotlight and even the international spotlight. Not just because PureCare is already in thousands and thousands of retail locations across 7 countries, but because of where they're going. As a company, I think they're making all the right moves. They're focusing on fashion-forward products, quality, health, wellness. They're really tapping into all of the buzzwords of the industry, but they also brought us in for a very specific reason, and I knew the fact that they weren't going to allow us, our brand, or their brand to be affiliated with some of these shortcut versions of CBD products in the sleep space. I knew that was where we wanted to be. We also get a legacy that's multiple decades old, so the relationships they have with their buyers and the ability to sit in front of them and speak confidently and competently about what we've done and know that the buyers are going to take the time to understand the difference between us and the other products that are being shown to them, and it's not even close. At the Las Vegas market, you've got one of the biggest showcases in the world, and I'm going to do a full review of that event. I have video and audio recorded that is fascinating to watch, and I'll put together a full recap of the market in the coming weeks. You're going to love it. But the short version is every buyer we met with seemed to be blown away. There were commitments right at the show to bring the product on, commitments to try and run holiday campaigns specifically for this product amongst retailers that have hundreds of outlets. So when I say this is the end of an era, what I mean, it's the end of an era where we're sort of a regional brand that's well respected in the CBD space, and we migrate over into the national spotlight. The legal framework around advertising and marketing in the CBD and cannabis space is shifting very quickly. I also think the framework around banking and cannabis legalization is also about to undergo a major shift. That's my personal opinion. We are a company that is perfectly positioned to take full advantage of all of this. And as we move Suncliff into the national spotlight as a CBD brand, rest assured we have created a whole line of products and services that fit right underneath that and service our THC markets under that same brand. It's going to be very easy to walk into retailers and say, we are already recognized all over the world. We are already on mailing list with millions of people. So when a lot of you are reaching out to me saying, why isn't Greenlink pushing the narrative on this more? Here's why I'm asking everyone to be calm and stay the course with us. We need these products in retailers' hands, and we also need the momentum that these retailers are going to provide for us as they are advertising. These legacy brands of theirs are going to be highlighting us as a brand new product that brings new buyers and new interest into their stores, and that's leverage that we're going to use to drive us into the national spotlight and take over the cannabis and hemp space. These will be real products with real partnerships, selling in mass with a quality revenue stream attached to them. I know you guys want me back on NBC Nightly News and World News Tonight and all of those fun things, and I think that's important, but I don't think it's as important as building this relationship, finding our pathway into the market, and then leveraging my social media access and the friends and relationships that I've built in the social media scene that are going to help us leverage our story when the time is right. We need to get our name change done so that Suncliff is affiliated with the Pubco every time a product or service is sold in this industry, and we're going to do that. I've put a directive down to the rest of our team that is priority number 1 for me, and I will get that done as quickly as we possibly can. I'd love to be uplisted before all of this gets really ramped up, but I don't know. The response at the market was phenomenal, and I've already been a part of meetings with PureCare where we're discussing how fast we can possibly get this ramped up. Keep in mind, this is a major undertaking that we're doing, so it's not going to happen in 45 days, but we're going to move as quickly as we possibly can. The reason I'm smiling is because that's motivated by the buyers of these major retailers who want the product right away. So as I said, in the coming weeks, I will shore up the videos around the market. I will give you a full view of what we're looking at. All 5 pillows that have been released will be featured. I'm going to show you we have world first, industry only. We are going to blow the competition out of the water, and we've got some of the top retailers in the world that are very interested in. Many of them have already made commitments to buy. This is going to be a lot of fun for us as we grow as a company, but please be patient with us. This is what we've been chasing, and we've got it right here in our hands. Let me do a little more work. Trust me, this is going to be an amazing winter season for us, and I look forward to sharing the entire process with you. And I just want to follow up and just thank everyone who's been a part of this, whether you're a shareholder or just somebody who's been following along on TikTok and social media with the journey. It's been an amazing run. You can't see the whole room here, but this whole thing is a production studio. And I really think it's the heartbeat of how we built everything that we're going to do over the next year or two. So a little sentimental, a little bit emotional, but It's been a good run. It's gonna be a hell of a run going forward though. That I assure you. Have a great weekend. I'm gonna go move my house, set up the new studio so we can get back to work.